Check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wait! Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys.
All right. This is Real Talk with Carmen. I love my reporter's voice. It's just so awesome. Anyways, I'm sticking to my reporter voice. Jamie.
What makes a reporter voice? Let's
Right there, like that professionalism.
Right there. Yeah.
This is Real Talk with Carmen Costa.
Oh my. All right, you're sold.
I know. All right. So I want to do episode 3, but Jamie told me not to. So I'm not going to say episode 3. Anyways, I wanted to talk today about, I got to say it. I stuck it in. Did everybody see that?
Yeah, a couple of times.
You like that, eh? Today we are talking about knowledge, educating yourself. I find that this is, and I say this all the time to my team. It's not hard. You know, we're in an era where you can legit Google absolutely everything, get reliable sources on Google. You don't even have to get in your car, drive to the library, or walk out of your door if you're close enough to walk to the library to educate yourself, right? So I kind of find it when everybody's like, you're so smart, Carmen. Yes, because I have Google at my fingertips, right? Like, tell me I'm wrong, Jamie, because the other day, somebody asked me a question and I'm like, this is what I did. I didn't know the answer. I Googled it. I researched it. And then I sent in there like, oh, you're so smart. I'm like, yeah, Google's at our fingertips, right? So
we're geniuses now.
Right? And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's honestly, where do you find your sources? And I'm teaching this to my kids, right? And so everybody knows I homeschool my kids, little background on that. And I love it. Like, I know a lot of parents are like, I don't know how you do it. I truly, like, if somebody asked me, what's the best pastime that you have? I truly enjoy educating my children. I truly enjoy watching their milestones happen. It's just phenomenal. I was saying to Jamie this morning, my son, like, it's brilliant. Like, last year I struggled with him, and I guess it was the first year I started homeschooling. And everybody's always asking me, are you sending them back after COVID? I'm not. Like, I'm going to educate my kids. That's really what I enjoy in life. But it's good to see the milestones. But I'm starting to teach my son, and he does this. Okay, Google, can you let me know, blah, blah, blah. And Google answers, right? So he's doing it vocally, right? Because I want him to know where to find the information, right? And I only mention this because sometimes I see some comments, and nothing against social media. I really have nothing against social media, right? I've gotten off of it lately. I'm completely off of social media, but there's a lot of whole reasons on that. But reading commentary, it's kind of humorous to me, right? Because I'm like, wait, did you fact check that? And it's fact check, right? Because do you fact check? Like, do you just answer to answer? Like, it's confusing to me because before I even answer somebody, like, and this is important, right? Because my credibility lies on that whole answer. If I'm going to comment on something, I fact check, right? Mm-hmm. And it's very basic. It's a basic behavior to have, right? If you need to know something, we are blessed in this era. We have Google. I remember as a child, I'd have to go to the bank or the library. I'd have to go down to the library and I'd have to go to the bank. No, I'm kidding. But I'd have to go to the library to research stuff. Our teachers made us research. I do that for my kids to educate them and show them this is what you do to find the answer. Because mommy's not going to be here all the time to answer your questions. Jamie, I don't know. Like, I want to hear your opinion on it. Like, you've seen it. You're a part of social media. You do this. Like, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I just think that diving into the comment section can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody wants to have their opinion. And the problem here is not having an opinion, is thinking that your opinion is the right one, is the only one. I think that's the biggest problem, right? So
yeah, you're right. You're actually right.
And most people that do comment on social, I think they're going in there picking a fight. It's always that thing, It's almost like they want to go against whatever you're saying just because they want to be heard, right?
Yeah, and you know what? That is true, though. I do, like, that is actually truth, because I do see the controversy as comments happen. And we were just talking about this. You go from, no, you're wrong. Then you go from to insults to, and once that happens, like, I've never engaged in that. And I wouldn't, right? Like, I'll read the social, I'm that person. I'm the people watcher. I'm the comment watcher where I'm watching and I'm like, why? Why insult people? If you don't like the channel or you don't like the person, there's an easy solution: unfollow, right? And I wholeheartedly say that. Yes, we in this country are open to, freedom of speech. I get it, right? However, if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe. You can unfollow, right? Am I wrong about that?
No, absolutely. Everybody should comment, but going back to what you were saying before is the whole fact checking and where are you getting those facts? Because I think a lot of people just want to be loud about their opinion, which they probably heard from a friend or a neighbor.
Oh, yeah,
or
that's
whatever,
right.
And
Well,
it's
my
not-
neighbor said, no, you're
Exactly.
right. You're right. And you know what? All I'm saying is, and I'm not saying you are right. Something I should mention, because I know I'm going to get some commentary on this. I'm not saying Google's always right. I'm not saying that, right? But you're right. Check your sources, right? I do a lot of homework. I remember as a child in grade 4, I was saying this to the kids. My teacher would make me research everything. It was important to research. And I remember at that time, I was like, why? Like, the other class is not doing anything. They're outside for recess. This isn't fair. I'm glad that hard work happened because I was doing my research, that now the behavior's in me to do the research. It's not hard. Anybody that makes a comment or an article that is written, you should fact check all the time for yourself, for your sanity, right? Like, I wholeheartedly agree. Like, regardless of who's writing the article, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I am going to check the sources and I'm going to find out if it is right, because I don't want to go off of something where I'm like, no, it's like this, but it's really not like that, right? Like, history does not lie. I want to emphasize, and history normally repeats itself. So I always say this because we have history at our fingertips, right? And this is key and crucial. So go back and check the history. Go back and do your research. Don't listen to what others have to say. Do your own homework. Knowledge is key. Read. Read. It is so key to read. Educate. And there's something that I'm teaching my kids in class, and I'm gonna leave you guys off with this.
From the beginning.
Flowers grow with water. So I always say this to my kids, when you're watering the flowers, when you're giving love and you're giving that education, and I do it over their head just to make them laugh. When you water and educate yourself, your brain grows, right? So instead of listening to other people, educate yourself. Education is key. That's all I'm going to leave off with. Thank you so much for tuning in. I totally appreciate it. As each episode happens, I'm not going to name what episode it is. I get more and more passionate about this. This is just the beginning of what's to come. This channel is going to be amazing. So I'm super excited to, start this venture with you guys, and I'm ready for it. So have a good day.
And don't forget to subscribe.
That's correct. Yeah, stop moving, Jamie. You get me all confused. That chair is out of control, bro. Get another chair. There's 100 chairs, and that's the chair you want to pick. Such a baby. We're not doing episode 3. Okay.
Okay, now. From the beginning.